So we've come out to Inspiration Lake today to look at the Fujifilm X10, the little baby brother of the X100. Let's go. Go. Hello. Yeah. Inspiration Lake. It's a lake full of inspiration. Oh, it doesn't look very good though. Dodgy designing by Disneyland. Getting cheap these days. Well, Fujifilm have gone for that whole retro cool look. It looks practically like that X100, but black, and perhaps a little bit smaller, and obviously missing that hybrid viewfinder. It's got a very clever way of switching it on. You turn lens, which is really quite genius. You don't have to do that and then turn lens, it's just all one action. Fantastic. And of course, to turn it off, just reverse that action. And it's got decent focal length range, zoom focal length range, from 28 to 112. Yeah, I got it right. Uh-oh! Is that the noise they make? Uh-oh! Belly belly! And it is a small camera. Look at it. I bet you don't even know where I put the camera. You never know. That's how slim it is. Alright. Oh, you got me. You saw it. Oh, you're good, aren't you? You guys. Hero tree. Look at that. Let's take a picture of that. Let's squat. Oh my god, my legs. The build quality of this is really quite nice. It's a bit like the X100. It's got that kind of nice metallic feel. It feels metallic because it's a magnesium alloy body. The resemblance with the X100 is uncanny. Even a 2.8-inch 460,000 dot LCD screen is the same. You might think the viewfinder's the same too, but it's not. And of course it's got that finder, well they're not a hybrid viewfinder, it's just optical, no frame lines in there. It does actually zoom when you actually twist the lens, which is nice. The optical viewfinder gives 85% coverage and is made of glass, not any of your cheap plastic not so fantastic malarkey. When you zoom it, well it kind of reminds you of those film compact zooms in the 90s. Actually you can see the lens from here to about here. 50mm. It's not really that big an obstruction. Of course, rangefinder cameras have that same problem. Probably get about 1/8 of the frame blocked on its widest focal length there. And the front of it is really quite clean and minimalistic. But then you look on the back, raw buttons and dials galore. And on the top, it's a bit like the X100, mode dial, an exposure comp dial. As well as on this side, a poppy-uppy flash. And it all feels really quite nice in the hands. When I say hands, I don't mean a German guy called Hans, just and of course made in Japan too, which means it's good. So apart from all the goodness on the outside, on the inside, it's got a small compact sensor. That 12 megapixel EXR CMOS sensor is small, although bigger than the Canon S95s and also the Panasonic LX5s. Isn't this place so inspiring? Just look at the flowers around you, all dying. And these, they've been touched by God because they're incredibly holy. When you've got it in macro mode, you might encounter some focusing issues. It just refuses to focus. Then you find out that there's a mode for super macro. Super sounds like a really small superhero. There's life. It's not moving very fast, but there's life anyway. As you can see, someone found it a bit boring to walk around looking at dead plants, so I conjured up a magnificent plan. There we go. We don't need life vests. I can swim. Don't know about you two, but I'll be alright. Amber, you're going to cycle as well, aren't you? It's not just me. You can try. If Locke's not even joining in, he's lazy. Let's drive Locke into the fountain. No, we're steering towards that. Oh, what? This is uncontrollable. Get your umbrella, Amby. Oh no, it's still, we're being sucked in like, it's like a black hole. Look, let me, oh, fucking hell.
What are you doing?
What the fuck was that? The chair broke. Look at that. What the fuck? Shit. Which way? Oh, we're just going straight, oh. No. Get away. Forward. I'm going forwards.
What the hell?
You're in charge of going forwards as well.
You have full control.
Yeah, but I'm doing a review here. So anyway, the viewfinder's quite good. It's got absolutely no information in it whatsoever. So, hey, all right. So, you know, things like aperture, shutter speed, whether it's the right metering, can't see it at all. Stuff to look here. You can take 29 minutes of HD video, full HD video. Don't know why they didn't just go for 30 minutes. Just look how inspiring that lake is. The video mode is as shaky as Shakin' Stevens' handshake. Watch it for long enough and you will probably get seasick. Luckily, all three of us have sea legs. Just a shame our boat didn't have any legs, or this wouldn't have happened. Oh shit! Oh shit! Well, you're like the cat. You're at the front of the boat, like, weren't you? You're stuck. Help! Let's try out the, what do they call it? High dynamic range. Let's put it on 400%. Yes. Power. Look at that. This mode is essentially a glorified bracketing mode. You get your 3 shots at different exposures. Simple as that. The dynamic range from the EXR sensor is pretty good though. Actually, the focus really isn't that quick at all. Kind of like the Fuji X100. In a way, it suffers from the same autofocus woes as the X100. It's not lightning quick. But when I say woes, it's not all that bad. Surely you're not after this camera for the autofocus speed, right? Only at longer focal length can you get a bit of shallow-ish depth of field. Even with backgrounds so far away, at the wide lengths you will not get anything in the way of bokeh. The shots are quite pleasant though when shot wide open. Sharp enough, and none of that purple gunky nastiness. So overall it's quite a nice camera. It looks good for a compact. It's like a baby X100. But the trouble is, it's a little bit expensive. Alright, let's get Locke wet now.
The mic can't stand. The 5D's alright, the mic can't stand.
That's all right. The 5D's okay? Ah! Yeah! Oh, what? What's going on? Yeah! I'm no, left is right, left is right! I really don't have that many bad things to pick out with the X10. I think it ticks most of the right boxes, although some might say it's a bit pricey. It does capture quite a bit of that feeling of using an X100. It's as fun as driving Locke into the fountain for a free shower. One thing worth noting is that noise performance is quite remarkable for the size of the sensor, following in its bigger brother's footsteps of producing minimal noise. The files are all good up until ISO 6400. I would rather take this over the Nikon 1 series any day. It is a good camera with great image quality from that sensor along with Fujinon lens. It's fun too and looks gorgeous. If you're considering one of these, then there's a chance that you're a fan of the X100, where there are obvious resemblances and in some ways are similar. It really does offer a decent package for the price, but you really have to bear in mind that despite all this, it isn't an X100. I can't help but think that you might still yearn for the X100 if you bought this. Having said that, this is quite possibly the coolest compact camera out there right now.